Fair Use Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. October 10th. Fixing me, not you. If somebody hurts us and we are sore, we are in the wrong also. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 90. What a freedom I felt when this passage was pointed out to me. Suddenly I saw that I could do something about my anger. I could fix me instead of trying to fix them. I believe that there are no expectations to the axiom. When I am angry, my anger is always self-centered. I must keep reminding myself that I am human, that I am doing the best I can, even when that best is sometimes poor. So I ask God to remove my anger and truly set me free. Courage to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, October 10th. The road to my hometown wound along a steep hillside. As a child, I was often afraid that our car would swerve too widely and go over the edge. I used to take hold of the rear door handle and try to prevent this. I was too young to understand that my actions could not influence the path of the car. Yet I often take a similar approach to my adult fears and persist in futile actions. Al-Anon helps me to accept what I cannot change and change what I can. Although I can't control the way alcoholism has affected my life, I can't control another person, and I can't make life unfold according to my plans. I can admit my powerlessness and turn to my higher power for help. When I am the driver, the responsibility for steering clear of the road's edge is mine. It is up to me to take my recovery seriously, to work on my attitudes, to take care of my mind, body, and spirit, to make amends when I have done harm. In short, to change the things I can. Today's reminder: sometimes the only way I can determine what to accept and what to change is by trial and error. Mistakes can be opportunities to gain the wisdom to know the difference. There is a quote from One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, and it reads, "If a crisis arises or any problem baffles me, I hold it up to the light of the Serenity Prayer and extract its sting before it can hurt me." Just for Today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, October 10th. Consequences. Before we got clean, most of our actions were guided by impulse. Today, we are not locked into this type of thinking. Basic text, page 90. Ever been tempted to do something even when you knew the results would be disastrous? Ever thought about how much it was going to hurt to do what you were tempted to do, then proceed to do it anyway? It is said that there are consequences to every action. Before we got clean, many of us simply didn't believe this. But now we know exactly what it means. When we act, we know there will be consequences to pay. No longer can we decide to do something in ignorance when we know full well that we won't like the price we'll have to pay. There's a prize and a price. It's okay to act despite the consequences if we're willing to pay the price, but there's always one to pay. Just for today, I will think about the consequences of my actions before I take them. Today, Emotions Anonymous, October 10th. Reflection for today. I often ask my higher power to help me know what is best for me. And often, I hear my higher power answer and know in my heart it is best, and yet I do nothing. Then I punish myself because I have asked and have received, yet have taken no action. In fact, the knowledge of what is best for me often causes me great anxiety, and my fear overwhelms what I know. I have been given knowledge but have not asked for courage as well. Knowledge is a wonderful gift, but I accomplish little if I do not have the courage to act. Meditation for today. Higher power, grant me courage as well as knowledge. Today I will remember, I need all my higher power's gifts. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics' dysfunctional families. October 10th. Hypervigilance. In adult children, PTSD tends to manifest itself in hypervigilance, compulsive behavior, and hard to detect body sensations. It is as if our bodies have rewired themselves to protect us from severe harm or severe harm that almost occurred. BRB page 178. Soldiers learn immediately what hypervigilance means. Watch out, the enemy is close. In our family of origin, we experienced hypervigilance on a regular basis. If we didn't watch out, we or someone close might get hurt. In the middle of these experiences, we vowed we'd never do that to our own families. But alas, the lessons were too well taught. Something seems to snap, and it's as if we go into a trance, screaming, belittling, or calling our loved ones names. We scold them, threaten, slam doors, and drive away in a cloud of dust. We push away those we love most. We've become the multi-generational living triggers that cause hypervigilance in our loved ones. When we realize we've become the perpetrators, we look for help in the rooms of ACA. It's in the steps that we identify the root of our hypervigilance. We look at our triggers to try to determine how and where they originated. Triggers derived from our hypervigilance are what makes us inexplicably react, freeze, hold our breath, or shake in our shoes. As we learn more, we usually find fear and guilt at our core, and those feelings are often frozen. We bring them to life so we can heal. The affirmation reads, "On this day I will slow down and breathe deeply if I find myself feeling triggered by my hypervigilant reactions. I can nurture myself through this." Share, subscribe, like, and remember that you are not alone and that recovery is possible one day at a time.